There's rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. It's the first game in the month of July between the Louisville Bats and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Your Iowa Cubs.
Robbie Siegel, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00.
Now at the plate, here is Eddie James. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark, and you want to set the tone.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So they go down without a whimper. Stepping up is Eddie James. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
No balls and a strike to count. A windup and the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And there's their first hit of the game.
Let me spray that thing up.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
And there's 1 away. Striding in is Gavin Sheets, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Sneaked up. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Todd Zinnigy, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. High pop-up. James calls for it, and he makes the play to end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Louisville's out in front here, 1-0. Next to stand in is Eddie James, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And he fouls this one off.
Right now. Here we go. Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh? You're controlling,
the 0-1 offering. There's a line drive base hit to left field. And not in time as the run scores. So stepping in is Philip Urban. The 2-2. He's running. Hit out towards second.
Come on, get out.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tomas Vargas. 1-2. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And they'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
well. You know, he had a good idea.
And now, Eddie James. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
Hit and run used to perfection right there. Now the tying run is at third base. We're late in the game. Let's see the pass the baton mentality if this guy can slow the game down and get that run in from third base.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be torn too late. That's a stolen base.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Pereira is there. Let's see if they try it. He's safe. The throw is offline. And we are tied here in the 8th.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up anyway.
So the next to bat will be Todd Zinnigy. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Bats lead it 3-2. Next to hit is Eddie James. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a liner. Go hard! He has some trouble with it. And the tying run is going to score from second, and we are right back to where we started.
You know, D-Roll, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that now from a big spot.
Runner goes for second. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. You're scoring. You're scoring.
Pereira will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ballgame. Adam Morgan gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Iowa Cubs. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Bats, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Louisville Bats and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Please welcome your Iowa Cubs.
Ryan Hartman is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Eddie James runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Now at the plate is Kurt Casale.
The catcher, number 2.
Hey, one down now, one down.
Casale.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Next up, Eddie James flew out last time up.
Eddie James
runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin.
now batting, right fielder.
Now a throw over to first, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag.
Stepping in once again is Eddie James. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
This has got to be frustrating out on the mound right here. 2 quick outs, and then all of a sudden loses his mechanics, hit by pitch, and now a single. We got momentum shift on the way. He's going to have to execute a pitch right here to get out of this one.
Ready on 0-2. Softly hit to short.
All right, hold up.
Dig, get out. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The I-Cubs are out in front, 1-0. Striding in is Wilmer Defoe, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
One out now, one out.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2. Stepping in next, Eddie James, looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. It's over his head and bounces over the wall. So 2 runs score, and they'll have 2 more runners in scoring position.
With the sacks full right there, it's kind of unfortunate to hit the ball that well and see it bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. All 3 runs might have scored if that ball stayed in the ballpark. Instead, they'll have to just settle for 2 for right now.
Phillip Ervin.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Come on,
Hit to
slide.
short.
Get down, down.
And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and the run's going to score.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Now to bat, Eddie James, who doubled home a pair his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball back down.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip. Wait for your pitch up there.
Here comes the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Philip Irvin will be next.
Hey, one time, right now.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Let it fly. Let's go, right here.
3-2, full count. Volpe leads off first with 1 away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Cubs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Ryan Hartman earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Johan Belisario was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he settled with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasturgeon. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Baseball of the minor league variety. The show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Louisville Bats and the Iowa Cubs. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Eddie James, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Striding in is Jose Gil, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Jose Gil.
Hey, we got no one.
Now the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy. It's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans. Without question, that's exactly what this team's doing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jose Gil is retired to lead off the ball game. Wilmer Defoe stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees.
That's a ball.
Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-1 home. Ball even at 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out. Then we got 2.
Line drive, fair ball down the line.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and 21 driven in.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Number 49 gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. And now in the box, Tomas Vargas is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Standing in now, Reese Hines.
The third base.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. And that misses 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2. Who's first here?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Come on, guys.
7. The catcher.
To the plate now, Tyler Stevenson.
Stevenson.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll step in here at 275. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So we go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Eddie James. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1. Sheets at second, wins at first, 2 out in the inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner will score from second, and he's safe.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Taylor Jelikowski, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Taylor Jelikowski is retired to start the 3rd. This is foul right side. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jeff Hoffman goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
The right fielder, number 34.
Jose Gil is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Iowa leads it 3-0.
Let's go.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Eddie James. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First offering.
1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So now to the plate, Wilmer Defoe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Wilmer.
Now here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he misses with it. 1-1. Defoe, a 32-year-old veteran. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Count even at 2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
In now, Dwight Smith Jr. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground, softly towards second. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to dig in, Julian Villarreal. He flew out in his last AB. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The I-Cubs are out in front, 3-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tomas Vargas as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Vargas is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Reese Hines.
Number 3.
This will look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Stewart is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Next, here is Tyler Stevenson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air out toward right field. Irvin will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Iowa leads it 3-0. So here now is the pitcher, Eddie James. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Yeah, we need you right here. 1 time. Too high.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
All right, 1 time here. Right here.
Too tight with that one.
Ball 3.
3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Here comes the payoff pitch. Left side.
Down, 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 down. Let's go, beat it up. Come on, come on,
The
come
inning
on.
will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The I-Cubs are out in front, 3-0. Now to the plate, here is Taylor Jelikowski. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
0-1 the count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Jared Oliva swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. 1-1. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Hill. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. 1-0 the count. Here it comes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Come on now, here we go.
Here's the 1-1.
That's a ball.
And he misses 2-1.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 3-1.
The count's full.
1 out, nobody on. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Rolls slowly to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Line, but speared on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Dwight Smith Jr. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
I got it, I got it.
Number 49 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So now here is Julian Villarreal, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Changeup called strike 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up, and that's the 2nd out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Tomas Vargas is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of this. Now to the plate, Reese Hines. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Cut. Hold.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
No hits to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 2-2.
Looks to me like he's starting to labor a bit out there right now. He's pretty deep into this thing, and he's throwing a lot of pitches to this batter. Hasn't been able to put him away yet.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Renel Espinal earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Scott Boches records the save, his 21st.